Alright, so this is the problem that you're working on. I think the hardest part of this problem is just getting it all multiplied out. I think it'll be much easier after we get that part done. So we're going to start with our x plus 4 cubed. I'm going to write the rest of this down, but I'm going to cube that first, and I'm going to rewrite it. There are shortcuts for doing the cubes, but I have a hard time remembering those, so I'll just rewrite it, and it always works. And I don't have to remember the shortcut. So I'm just going to rewrite this as x plus 4 times x plus 4 times x plus 4. And I'll multiply the first two, and then I'll multiply the third after I get that done. So if I go ahead and first, outer, inner, last do my FOIL method, I'll end up with x squared plus 4x plus 4x plus 16. And when I get that consolidated, combine my like terms, then I'll go ahead and multiply that by x plus 4. I'll rewrite all this so it looks correct. And I'm not even bothered to write the right hand side just yet. So we just need to distribute and get this all multiplied out. So x squared times x will give us x cubed. X squared times positive 4 will give us positive 4x squared. And then we'll distribute the 8x to both those terms. And after we do that, we'll multiply the 16 by both of those terms. And since I've got it all multiplied out now, even though I don't have my like terms combined yet, I'm going to go ahead. I don't need the parentheses anymore, and I can write my minus 1, this last bit here, and just write it down. So now I'm ready to collect all my like terms, and then I can work on the right hand side and see what I have from there. And what I notice from the right hand side is that I've got an x times an x, and then I'm going to end up with another x here. So I'm going to end up with an x to the third power on the right hand side also. So if I subtract those from both sides, I won't have to bother with a x cubed, which will be nicer when we try to solve this. So we have x cubed plus 12x squared plus 48x plus, and we have 64 minus 1, so we have 63 there. Now we're ready to work on the other side. And when I multiply this out, I'm going to have x squared plus 4x, and that I'm going to multiply by x plus 8. Do one thing at a time, and then we can subtract the 9. So I'll have x cubed plus 8x squared. So I've distributed my x squared. Now I'm ready to distribute the 4x. So plus 4x squared plus 32x. And then I have the minus 9. So that, when I collect all my like terms, I'll have an x cubed plus a 12x squared plus 32x minus 9. And I'll go ahead and write that down here, and we can see what we're going to do here. Now I've got a new page here, so we'll have enough room to do all this. But I'm going to go ahead and start by subtracting x cubed from both sides of the equation. So that gets rid of that. And I'll rewrite what I have. Sorry, my exponents look a little messy. All my writing looks a little messy on this. I'm using my iPad, and since I can't rest my hand on there, it makes it a little difficult. Now I just noticed that I had miscopied from the other page. That should have been a plus 12x squared, and so this one should be plus 12x squared. Somehow I miscopied that. I'll see if I can. I'll just erase that. Just make it plus. Anyway, now I'm going to subtract 12x squared from both sides. So I'll be left with 48x plus 63 is equal to 32x minus 9. Now, I'm going to leave the rest of this to you. I'm thinking that at this point you can go ahead and solve. If not, if you're still having difficulties, please email me back and I will finish up the rest and show you how that works.